What's going on out there? You shouldn't blindly back the blue, and you shouldn't hate all police officers. You should take every situation case by case like you should do everything in life. And this situation in particular is the reason why you should not back the blue 100%. Because there are bad officers out there. A couple of months ago, January, an officer had a run-in with an elderly Asian couple, and the officer decided to slam the man on the ground, leave him there for 6 minutes while he had brain bleed.
To massive developments in a controversial police encounter, even made national headlines.
Who can forget this video? An elderly man slammed into the ground during a traffic stop last October after police say he shouted at the officer and touched him. Now we're learning about a major change in the officer's status with the Oklahoma City Police Department. News 4's John Hayes is here now with the update. John.
Jolene, Kevin, Oklahoma City Police tell me Joseph Gibson has resigned, leaving a community calling for accountability, feeling as if he dodged it.
Him doing this is not accountability to the community.
Toon Nguyen with the Vietnamese American Heritage Community of Oklahoma says this isn't something he believes any law enforcement officer should be able to walk away from.
Not like that. Sit up! No. You sit up!
Oklahoma City Police confirm Joseph Gibson has resigned after this October argument over a traffic ticket ended with 71-year-old Liv Vu in handcuffs and unconscious, with a brain bleed and broken bones. A report Gibson filled out says Vu fell.
This is a study case.
Oklahoma County District Attorney Vicky Behenna charged Gibson with assault, but Oklahoma Attorney General Gentner Drummond dropped the charge. We were told by police last year a use of force review has been underway that could determine potential discipline. Now it's simply off the table.
If he's stepping away and wiping his hands and he still want to pursue law enforcement as a career, we wish him the best, but I hope that he knows what he did was wrong.
Former Attorney General Mike Hunter, who's representing Gibson, disagreed when I sat down with him in December.
We feel strongly he didn't do anything wrong.
No response from Hunter this week when I reached out for comment. Local Fraternal Order of Police President Mark Nelson declined an interview on the same topic, but sent me a statement saying in part, quote, "We support Sergeant Gibson in his decision to resign. We stand firm in our commitment to advocate for our members as they strive to preserve law and order in this community."
Has the community heard from Mr. Gibson at all?
Not at all. At least the minimalist thing that could have been done was that he would owe the family an apology.
And a quick update on another part of this developing story. In January, we told you an attorney has taken up a civil rights case for Vu against Gibson. He says he plans to have that filed by the end of April.
You know what? I'm not a lawyer or anything, but for this attorney general to drop the charges, it seems kind of crazy because clearly from the video, this officer threw this man on the ground, but yet in his police report, official police report, he said that the man fell. So isn't that lying on government documents? Can't you be caught on something like that? And it's kind of crazy that the Fraternal Order of Police president came out and they're talking about they totally support Mr. Gibson. Bro, he just slammed a dude on the ground and lied to y'all just so he can get off scot-free, and he is getting off scot-free because apparently he resigned and you can't do nothing to him now. I hope and I pray that a civil suit is pursued, and I hope they clean this man for everything that he got. Because it's like, bro, you ain't never dealt with older people, never dealt with the elderly. Sometimes they can go a little off. You're a police officer. You should be able to keep a little of your cool. But, you know, when you're dealing with certain officers, they feel that if you're a little disrespectful to them, if you raise your voice to them, because this Asian man did tell the officer to shut up, that's what really triggered him. It wasn't the fact that he touched the officer because, bro, you just got poked. It ain't nothing. That's not that deep. That's not actual assault. But he said shut up, and the officer felt offended, felt like he was being talked down to, so he had to slam the man and break a couple of bones. Mind you, this man is also fighting cancer. And he pulled, y'all had to watch the full video, I'm sorry. But he pulled pepper spray out on his wife and was threatening to use it on her just because she was trying to check on her husband. But, you know, that's all I have for you to do. But that's all I have for you today. Yeah, tell me in the comment section down below, what do you think? Do you think this officer was totally in the wrong and charges should be pursued, especially assault charges, and this attorney general really is just wiping his hand up the situation, trying to bury it? Or do you think, no, this officer was totally in the right, we should back the blue 100%? But again, I'm your host, TJ Evans, with another installment of the TJ Evans Show. Y'all don't take my word for gold. Y'all do your own research. Y'all stay safe, stay prayed up, do the YouTube Rumble thing, subscribe to the Royal Family Studios page. Peace.